Hey everyone, and welcome. Get ready because today we're going on a super fun adventure with words. We're going to learn all about the special words we use to name every single thing around us. Okay, to get our brains all warmed up and ready to go, let's start our school day with a fun little game. It's called Odd One Out. I'm going to show you a list of words, and all you have to do is find the one that just doesn't belong. Sounds easy, right? Let's go. Okay, look at these words really carefully. We've got lip, ear, tea, mouth, nose, and eye. Which one of these is the odd one out? Think about it. What do most of these words have in common? Yes, that's it. It's tea. You got it. See, all the other words, lip, ear, mouth, nose, and eye are parts of your face. But tea is something yummy that we drink. You guys are so smart. Let's try another one. Okay, round 2. What about this list? We have a pen, a book, a pencil, a shoe, crayons, and a duster. Which one of these just doesn't fit in? Brilliant! It's the shoe! Of course, we keep our pens, books, and pencils in our school bags, right? But a shoe? Well, that goes on your foot. You are amazing at this game. So, you know all those words we were just looking at? They're all super special. They have a name. They're called naming words. And a naming word is really just a name for something. Anything at all. Anything you can see or touch has a name. And that name is a naming word. Now, the easiest way to think about naming words is to imagine they have 4 best friends, or 4 types, and they are person, place, animal, and thing. To get to know them a little better, let's pretend we're on our way to school and see which naming words we can spot together. First up, let's look for people. We meet so many people on our way to school and right here in our classroom. So, when we get to class, who is that important person we see every day? Our teacher. The word teacher is a perfect naming word for a person. It's the name we give to the amazing person who helps us learn. Go on, turn to your friend right now and tell them your teacher's name. Is it Priya ma'am or maybe Ramesh sir? You know, your teacher's actual name is also a very, very special naming word. Okay, so we've met some people, but where do people like our teachers live and work? Well, they live and work in places, and place is our second type of naming word. Every single morning, you leave one special place, your cot or your house, and you travel to another wonderful place, your school. See, the words house and school are both naming words for places. Ooh, think about this one. What is your favorite spot in the whole school? Is it the quiet library with all those amazing books? Or maybe the playground where you get to run and play with your friends? Whatever you picked, that's a naming word for a place. So, on our journey to school, we might also see some animals. The world is just full of them. And guess what? They all have naming words too. If you just peek out the window, what might you see? Maybe a billy, which is a cat, sleeping on a wall. Or a little chidia, a sparrow flying in the sky. Words like cat, sparrow, and dog, yep, they're all naming words for animals. Let's do a quick check. Ask your friend next to you what animals they saw today. Did someone see a dog? Or a cow? Maybe even a little squirrel? All of those are naming words. And that brings us to our 4th and final friend, thing. Now this one is everywhere. Think about all the non-living things around us, from the chair you're sitting on to the big, bright sun in the sky. they all have names. Let's make it easy. Just think about what's inside your school bag right now. You probably have a pencil to write with, a book to read, and of course, your tiffin box for lunchtime. Pencil, book, and tiffin box are all naming words for things. Go on, do it right now. Look around your classroom. What do you see? Point to one thing and say its name out loud. Maybe you see a fan or a table or your water bottle. Wow, you just said a naming word. Okay, before we play our final game, I've got a little word trick for you. It's so cool. If you write the word swims in big capital letters and then you turn the paper upside down, it still says swims. Try it later. Isn't that neat? Okay, now let's get back to our naming words. Okay, for our last activity, who's ready to play a game to practice everything we just learned? This one is called our Classmate Hunt, and we're going to use naming words to find out some fun things about our friends. The rules are super simple. I'm going to ask a question. You just have to look around the class and find a friend who fits what I'm asking. When you find someone, shout out their name. Ready to play? I think so. Okay, here's our first question. Can you find someone in your class who loves to eat dal chawal? Go on, ask your friends. Hey, did you notice that? Dal chawal is a naming word for a thing, a yummy food. And your friend's name is a naming word for a person? See? They're everywhere. All right, next up. Can you find a friend who has an elder sister? Look around. The word sister is a naming word for a person. Who did you find? Fantastic. And for our last question, find someone who really likes to play basketball. Basketball, is a naming word for a thing. Did you find a friend for every question? You all did such an amazing job. Let's give ourselves a big clap. So just remember, naming words are all around us. They are the names of every person, place, animal, and thing you can think of. So here's a little challenge. On your way home from school today, I want you to be a naming word detective. Keep your eyes open and see just how many you can find. You all did great work today, everyone.